I've seen like 4 ounce of jasmine essential oil on Amazon for like $10, and it's like, no way, never sacrificing quality for a quick buck. We don't do that over here. Guys, this is Diane from Made with Love Oils, and I just wanted to come up here really quickly and talk about some recent changes that are going to be happening within the coming days / weeks, depending on how soon I'm able to get through it. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you are aware of the international things that are happening with tariffs and such, and this thing is real and it's affecting a lot of businesses. I've seen so many businesses are either closing their doors or making major changes, and unfortunately I'm not exempt from those types of changes. In specific, these prices for supplies, not all, but some, have gone up significantly. Some have doubled, some have tripled. And that definitely changes the way that I do things and how I price things. So definitely been thinking of ways to have something for everyone. In particular, I am talking about our Whipped Shea Butters. Those prices have gone up tremendously, and so some things that I am going to be implementing is for the first time ever, I am going to have smaller sizes available for purchase. So for example, we will now have 8-ounce Whipped Shea Butter containers available, as well as 4-ounce. Now this is something I've never had on the website before. Maybe at like in-person pop-up shops I've had these sizes available, but never on the website. With the ongoing changes and the increased price of raw shea butter, I have to make some adjustments. I've already made some to our regular shea butter products. If you go to our website now, you'll notice there is a significant difference in our normal 16 and 18 ounce 16 and 32 ounce containers. Those prices are already reflected on the website. However, I want to have something that is affordable for everyone, and if those new prices are a little out of your budget, I still want to be able to offer smaller sizes so that everyone who needs it can get it without breaking the bank per se. It may be more cost efficient for someone to get smaller containers every so often, as opposed to making a big purchase of like the jumbo buy 2 get 1 offer. I'm gonna have these available in the coming days. Hopefully I'm able to sort it out and put it up on the website. Pricing, I'm not too sure about that. I have to go through the numbers again. But like I said, the updated prices for the bigger sizes that I normally carry are already reflected on the website. You can check those out. And as of now, I don't really see a need to increase pricing for too many other things so far. I've been checking around just for like different things, and so far nothing is too crazy as of yet. But I have to keep my eyes open in these areas and just keep searching, because it could be one price today literally, and the next day it could be double the price. Kind of what happened with me in the shea butter situation. So things are happening, things are changing, and as things change, I will definitely be trying to stay up to date with them. And that also includes if miraculously prices are going down, I am definitely going to reflect that into the pricing. I'm not gonna keep overpriced stuff if I don't need to. So if the prices revert back, so will my prices. Like I said, it does change the way that I do business, the way I have to think about numbers. I would say even since COVID, speaking honestly, like prices of everything went up crazy. And if you've been with me for a long time, you know my prices have not changed much across the board. My stuff is still generally affordable, especially in comparison to like other businesses newer that are doing similar stuff. My prices have not changed too much. So anytime that there has been like an increase in supplies, I've usually kind of like taken that cushion, meaning not charging you guys the extra that I'm paying, just kind of like, okay, I'll eat the cost or whatever. But now it's at a point where I cannot, it's not economical for me to continue to do that. So I am definitely increasing some of the pricing, unfortunately, but it is the cost to do business. And I want to continue to be in business. I want to continue to serve you all. And I want to continue to have great quality products. And I don't ever want, the quality to somehow get disrupted. So I'm always going to stick with my tried and true suppliers. I'm not going to go try to source unknown things for cheaper. Like, I'm not an Amazon girly when it comes to supplies. You're not going to see me getting my essential oils from there. I might do a separate video on that because a lot of the essential oils that they're selling on Amazon and such are not what you think they are. They might be naturally derived or however, but there is a very particular process in getting good quality essential oils, and a lot of these companies are not following those practices. So that's why, like, when it comes to me, I stick with the suppliers that I've known and I've been familiar with for 12 plus years who have not changed their process. There's no reason why a 4-ounce of, I've seen like 4-ounce of jasmine essential oil on Amazon for like $10, and it's like, no way. Or even Roman chamomile, which I use in my wet cream elixir. They have 4 ounces for like $20, $30. Now, where I go, I get 0.5 ml, which is the smallest thing you could think of, and it's like $30 for that much. And there's a difference in quality with my products. My products actually do heal. They actually do have therapeutic properties to help heal the skin and such. But where the supplies come totally matters, and I would never change that in order to try to cut costs in hopes to be able to afford to do business better. If I have to increase the price, then that's what I'll do, but I'm never gonna sacrifice quality. Never ever. So again, this is why you're gonna see the increase in pricing, and especially like the products that are mostly shea butter. So like the Whipped Shea Butters, I would say maybe the Silky Hair Buttercream. Can't think of others at the moment. Everything's not going up, at least not yet. If I get to that point and things are just becoming too out of control, then it is what it is. But there is a cost to do business, and if I want to stay here and I want to be here to serve you, so it has to make sense for me. I have to do this to make money and to be able to purchase more supplies and pay myself properly, and things that I would say honestly I haven't been doing properly for a while. So things will probably go up, but I'm going to always stay ahead, like I said, and just be on top of things and just keep everything under control. Again, never sacrificing quality for a quick buck. We don't do that over here. So again, these are the smaller sizes of the Whipped Shea Butters. This is a 4-ounce. This is an 8-ounce, and they'll have it whatever the base price is for the unscented. It'll be a couple bucks extra for the scented, and maybe a few bucks more on top of that if you want just plain essential oils with your mixture. But all that stuff will be available on the website soon. So if you haven't, go check out our website. Go check out those new shea butter prices. Let me know if you guys are feeling it or not. I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry, not sorry, but yeah, that's what it is at the moment. But it's always good to come up here, check in with you guys. If you have any questions about anything, reach out, DM me, send an email. I'll be here to help if and how I can. I know I kind of have a reputation of taking a while sometimes, and it's sometimes, it does get overwhelming. Like, I am a homeschool mom. I homeschool four boys, and I also work doing this from home, and it's always been a kind of like a power struggle of things that needs to get done. You know, it's always a something that I know that I have to work on. So in terms of that, I'm definitely working on my processing times. I know that I can do a little bit better, but I'm trying to, it's just myself still, and I'm the one making everything, labeling everything, and literally doing everything. And, it's a one person show still. And for now, I am in the process. I am trying to work on my processing times. I want to have stuff coming to you guys sooner. I know sometimes a lot of you guys rely on these products and you need them. And sometimes the turnaround time may be longer than you expected. And, I hate to get the emails where you guys are like, hey, I'm not rushing you, but I placed an order and I'm almost running out of stuff. So I had $1 for every time I got one of those emails. But I'm doing the best that I can, for sure. And I am trying to think about ways that I can improve my processing, so I can get things over to you guys more faster and more efficiently, so you're not waiting too long for your stuff. Again, new sizes coming to the website soon. Check it out. And and you see this hair, right? So of course this is courtesy of Made with Love Oils. So this is just wash and go that I did yesterday, just using our lavender bamboo conditioner. Do I have one on hand to show you guys? Nope, I don't. I just tipped some out. So yeah, no, I don't have any on hand right now to show you all. But yeah, lavender bamboo conditioner did this. I did use like a little bit of gel, but I just used the oil, our hair oil blend, into the scalp and on the hair too, because it does help to seal in the moisture, and helping the curls to last longer. So I'm gonna just do a quick little round so you guys can get a good look at the curlies in the hair. I don't do too much actual hair content, but I'm working on doing that as well. More like tutorials on like wash and goes and other types of things on how to protect the hair, especially during the season changes. Yeah, that's another thing I'm working on too, just trying to bring better quality content. You see this lighting. Yes, I invested in some lighting, so I'm trying to just get everything together. It's a process. So like I said, I'm getting into the groove of things, and I'm trying to get into the process of making better quality content. Also trying to get your things out to you sooner, and demonstrating how the products are used, etc. And yeah, just being here for you guys for whatever needs you may have. And just so you guys know, I still do custom orders on request. So like, let's say for example, there's something on the website and maybe there's an ingredient that doesn't agree with your hair or skin, or something may be allergic to, or something of that nature. I do private consultations, and we can do custom products specifically for your needs. That has always been a thing, although I don't ever advertise it on the website. That is something that is available. And I'll try to post more about that so you guys can get that kind of information too. But I'm here. I am a healer. I'm here for you guys. I want you guys to be the best versions of yourself. I want you guys to achieve your hair goals, achieve your skin goals. And if there's any way that I can help you all do that, I am willing to do that. So thank you guys for listening, and see you soon. Bye.